So I can invoke start the test with A, and invoke the menu.
See, he's already messed up.
Yeah. I invoke the menu with the B button, the trigger button. I'm being prompted to select the spade icon, so I go to soil excavation, and I can select spade. Actually, here's an example of it doing it twice in a row. Matic in the heavy menu. You can see the different submenus are grouped by the size of basically the level of excavation of the tool. You can see one of our overlapping
there's the
problems
overlapping
right
problem.
there.
It brushes in fine.
And if I want to backtrack through the menu, then all I have to do is press a button while I'm not selecting any items. So there's the object uncovered. And once you've played with this a while, you kind of learn where the items are, and you can do it in one motion. Because it's just a move over system where the instant when you touch an item, it makes that selection. You don't have to pull the trigger after having invoked the menu.
But you can see where when you do make the selection, there is a delay. You may already be at the next spot, but you're waiting those 300 milliseconds for the menu to pop back up to make the other selection.
And those
so
are
you found it already, and you have the one standard deviation built right into it.
And that's a much more apparent problem once people have the learning completed, to where they know where the item is going to be.
I'm going to switch it to the linear.
Because when you still have to hunt, the animation is going to be completed by the time you can look at it and read the labels and see the icons. But if you know where it's going to be, you can see where I had the cursor out, and the animation had to actually catch up to put the button under the... This is the same basic test. When I begin the experiment, the menu appears at the bottom. It's the same icons. In this case, for the linear menu, you do have to put the mouse over it and then select in order to make the selection. Partially due to the fact that with the adjacent icons like this, when you are already on one and you want to go to the next, you don't go out and around. You go straight across. And if it was mouse over, that would immediately lead to an incorrect selection. We were talking about the icons looking similar, as if you look here at the spade and at the spoon, they're in the same orientation, they're the same basic shape, and well, it's because they're the same basic tool. This one is much larger than the other in reality. But it leads you to, once you kind of have it mapped out and you're looking for the quick mental match, those are items that you might easily confuse.
That's the general idea.